The two things. The two things. First is the user interface.
Okay.
The user interface is pretty intuitive.
Okay.
And the second one is the adaptability. The
Oh.
knowledge is pretty available on YouTube, Salesforce, and a few others as well. But we liked Odoo as much. The response
Okay.
time was very good. When we
Okay.
approached, their response time was very good.
Hello all, today we are having Mr. Ashish with us from Goodie International Private Limited. Hello sir, how are you doing?
All good. All good.
Okay, and how do you feel about the OCD sir, Odoo Community Days?
It's fantastic.
Okay.
It was having a very great experience to be here, and learning is one of the things that I appreciate, that circulate it in such a way that everybody wants to join Odoo.
Okay, so this is your first time in Odoo Community Days sir?
No, this is the second time.
Okay.
Last year I was here.
Okay, that is great.
Yeah.
So before we start, sharing about your experience regarding Odoo, we would like to know about your business and industry, like your background, what is your profile?
So basically, we are from the chemical and machine business.
Okay.
We are from polyurethane based industry, and Goodie is a brand that is serving its customers since last 35 years in the field of PU based chemicals and machines. So we are a brand which is popular among all the tier 1 or tier 2 customers of Maruti and all respective OEM partners. And Goodie has been serving with all leading German technologies in India, especially for the chemicals and machine spares.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Okay, so as you mentioned, has been like 35 years you are in this industry. So what point of time do you and your management realize that now we want some solution to streamline the software if you want to go, rapidly or something like that?
See, we have been using Microsoft Navision since last 9 years.
Oh.
The issue was that the upgrades in the reference to the current scenarios which should have been provided, we were not getting. And when I saw Odoo and its unique way of presenting the apps, I really appreciate that the processes were very clear and neatly been defined. That one has to go with that particular speed, particular space, and particular domain. That is the way I think I liked very much, and that's why I decided to move on with Odoo, and this is the core reason.
Okay. And how you got to know about the Odoo for the first time?
See, we were looking for a CRM software since we were not having from Microsoft Navision. I'll be very honest in this matter. So when we were searching for a CRM software, we came across with number of other companies, Salesforce and a few others as well. But we liked Odoo as much. The response time was very good. When we approached, their response time was very good. I think when we had a discussion, after a month, there was a Odoo Community Day session. So your Odoo 17 was about to launch. So when we approached and when we liked, so that's how the journey was started.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, it's very natural whenever you are looking for something, as you mentioned that CRM was the need that time. So you must go through so many softwares and, examine all of them. So can you enlist few features or functionality regarding the Odoo? What you select, or, what makes you select Odoo over the other options?
There are two things. First is the user interface.
Okay.
The user interface is pretty intuitive.
Okay.
And the second one is the adaptability. The knowledge is pretty available on YouTube.
Yes,
so what happens generally when you buy any other software like Navision or any other software, so things are a bit different. You don't get the scale of knowledge easily from the social media.
True.
But in the case of Odoo, we get, a lot of stuff which is, was available on net itself in the standard format.
Yeah.
So it was easy to train our people to adapt this technology. Plus the user interface, people wants to connect with that particular app kind of model because of
yes.
using the smartphones and other gadgets. So it is pretty intuitive.
Yeah,
I like that much. Third point is the technology. So the results were, like as the BI which is integrated with your software. I really appreciate the dashboard app.
yes,
So
yes.
this is
We are
the
having.
main kind of scenario which I really appreciate for Odoo.
Yeah, actually, we got to know the same thing from so many customers that dashboard is the something where you can see, totally what is in and out of your business on the single snapshot, you can say. And, it's very good for the managerial level people as well for better visibility and analytics and all of them. Okay, so apart from that, how was your experience start from the sales, like when you select to do and then your implementation journey, and how do you find our customer support in terms of like your satisfaction?
So there are three phases. One is sales, one is implementation, and third one is customer support. The
Yes.
sales, it is pretty good actually. I met with good people. They, represented your product in a very good way.
Okay.
And we converted into sales. We bought it immediately after, completing your Odoo community days.
Okay.
I still remember it was launched on 16th of November in
Oh.
last year. So the day it was launched, Odoo 17, I immediately bought it. We,
Oh.
we immediately paid the amount for your implementation and subscription. The implementation part in the initial phase was very tough.
Yeah.
So I'll be very honest,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Sure. Sure.
it was tough. But later on, when your company introduced Mr. Kunal Baisine, I
Hmm.
really appreciate that his efforts were quite flawless. He taught us, he implemented our software in a way that we were expecting to be there, and he resolved our most of the queries. Then the third phase is customer support. I really liked your ticket system, which is, whenever we raised our voice, and it is unlimited. So you don't need to pay for that support
Yes.
system
Yes.
specially.
Yes.
So
Yes.
in other softwares, definitely you have to pay separate on monthly basis to get any support. So this is the third part. Overall, it's a
Hmm.
complete satisfaction. We get it in terms of if we get any kind of queries, it immediately gets resolved by your customer help desk or through email ticket system.
Okay, that's very good that you are okay with the support system as well. Okay, so like, what is your future goals regarding your business, and what do you think that how Odoo will help you out in that?
So basically, our future goals in terms of business is to expand and to scale. And what we have seen that Odoo is right now helping us, in terms of nurturing that thing. So basically, earlier, for example, we implemented the sales, accounting, and other modules. Now we are in the phase of integrating our HR module with Odoo. So we are
Okay,
stopping other apps, and now we are implementing the HR process. Then we will
okay,
also introduce the logistic part. So day by day, we are scaling our requirements and integrating with our Odoo system.
yes, yes,
Even though most of the people wants to join Odoo in organization, looking at others. So they also wants to have experience of digital apps. They also wants to have, in terms of their work to be more smoothened by this technology. So I really appreciate and thank to Odoo team for giving us such a beautiful user interface.
Thank you so much, sir. And the last question is like, if would like to, rate all your overall experience with the Odoo on the scale of like 1 to 10, 10 is the highest. What will be the number?
I would say fairly it's 7.5 out of 10
Okay.
because one cannot stop it by giving 10 out of 10. So I believe that we should be on a scale to,
Ah,
you can say, more or less to develop further. So
yes,
the
yes,
space of development has to be there.
yes,
So
yes,
I
yes.
would say 7.5 out of 10. But it is a pretty good number if I say the support is good, staff is good, communication is good, and the
Okay,
requirement gets fulfilled easily.
okay.
And we expect and wish to Odoo team to stay along within India as
Yeah,
well
yeah,
as
sure, sure. We really wish you a luck for your business and betterment as well, sir. Thank you so much for your
you're welcome.
interview. Thank you.